Hi everybody, it's Mandy Gatlin here with Discover Your Energy, and today I wanted to go over a wonderful crystal that a lot of you are already familiar with. It's called amethyst, but I wanted to go over it because a lot of you are struggling right now with purpose and path, and you're trying to bring that into the here and now and understand how to make that work here. And amethyst is the perfect crystal to work with to help with that energy. It's a soothing crystal, it's a calming crystal, and it helps you to stay focused in the mind and to allow the clutter to just leave your mind. So we're going to go over that in the video today, how you can use amethyst to your benefit. This is an example of how amethyst grows. You can see here how the little terminations form in the crystal. And amethyst actually comes to us, the word amethyst comes to us from the Greeks, and it means without drunkenness. And they used to believe that amethyst helped with protection and that it counteracted poisons. And when you think about it, that actually makes sense, because a lot of times our protection comes because we feel like we need protection. It's our minds that are creating something. So we, in essence, are creating that thing, that drama or that conflict, and feeling like we need the protection. But amethyst is actually working on a much deeper level. The vibration of amethyst is actually helping you to stay more calm and more soothed in the mind itself. So it is naturally counteracting anything that you might feel afraid of or fearful of or even bogged down by. So it really can help you with connecting to the other side with divine energy and helping you bring through things here that are necessary, that we need. As I said, amethyst helps with anxiety, with helping to relieve stress. It helps with soothing things, especially in the mind, but it can also help with relieving pain in the body. It helps to bring you back to your center, and all you have to do is simply wear it or hold it in your hand, keep it by your bedside, or use it in meditation. And in meditation, you can simply just put it on your third eye, place it on your heart chakra, or even just hold it in your hand and allow the vibration to impact you and work with you. You'll find that when you keep it by your bedside at night, that it'll even help you with dreams and bringing through really vivid dreams and helping you connect to your angels and to your guides, which is really lovely. Helps you get little messages that maybe you can't quite notice in the daytime. Again, this crystal helps with helping you be more compassionate, helping you be more sincere, and really allowing you to surrender. I always say that amethyst is great for helping you to surrender to that which is greater than yourself. And that's so important if you're a healer, or if you're an energy worker, or if you're still just trying to figure out your path and maybe you're a creative or you're an artist. You really have to step aside and surrender. And what that means is you're not the one that's bringing through anything here. You're just the instrument, you're just the tool, and you're the conduit. You're the one that's bringing through the energy from source or from the divine. So even if you're an inventor, this is a great crystal to use because it helps you to step aside and see something that's for the greater good of all, for the highest good of all, and something that we need here in the here and now. So how this works is it does help you to have a calm and focused mind. So when you're working with amethyst, and say you're a healer or you're an artist or an inventor, You need to access the higher realms. You need to be able to communicate with the higher realms, with guides or with source. And the way to do that is to have a clear mind. There's no other way. You have to have peace and quiet in your mind in order to be able to connect to the other side. I always say that for people, especially people who have lost someone and they miss them and they wish they could connect with them. And they're really suffering because of that, because they don't feel the connection with them. And often I tell them, or I ask them, are you feeling really emotional at this time? And they'll tell me yes. And that's perfectly fine. You don't have to try to stop that. You don't have to stop the grieving. But do know that the emotion acts as clutter. It is just thoughts, and it can deter you from being able to connect to the other side. And just know and trust that you will connect in your own time. You have to allow yourself the grieving process. And even if you're a healer or inventor or artist, a big part of your path is learning how to quiet the mind and still the mind and get into that focused state. And I know for myself, when I do focused work, I have to give myself about 10 to 15 minutes of just allowing myself to sit there and allow everything to purge from my head. So a lot of times if I'm doing writing even, I have to sit and work through that 10 minutes because I know in that 10 minutes I'm going to have so many thoughts come up, so many doubts, so many fears, so many things to keep me from moving forward. And I already know that about myself, that if I give myself that 10 to 15 minutes to blow through that, I get through it, and then I'm doing focused work for a good 2 to 3 hours, and it's some of my best work. So just know that if you're a creative, working with this crystal can help to remove those blocks. It can help you to stay calm and to stay focused. Amethyst definitely works the most on the mind. So that is the area that it tends to work the most on. And you'll find that healers are naturally drawn to this crystal. And I want to even say that if you're a creative or if you're an inventor, I consider you a healer, because what you're doing is you're connecting to the other side and you're bringing through what's necessary in the here and now to help us all, to help to elevate us. So if you're a creative, an artist, an inventor, definitely check out this crystal and try working with it to see if it helps you to stay more focused. I hope you enjoyed this video on amethyst. If you guys know anybody who might use this video or find it useful, if you know a creative or an artist or someone who's struggling right now and they're really trying to help improve society or bring through something in the here and now, please share this video with them and see if amethyst might be a crystal that can help them. You could even buy them an amethyst necklace or an amethyst bracelet to wear. I personally have an amethyst with me every day. This is my wedding ring and it's very special, and I use it. I know it helps me in the work that I do, being a writer, being a healer, and I want to encourage you to try using amethyst for yourself to see if it helps to provide the benefits that I know it does for healers. So if you would, please share this video or like it below, and if you have any questions, please go ahead and email me at discoveryourenergy@yahoo.com. Thanks again.